All right, y'all. Rambling report. Y'all know why I've been missing. If you been keeping up, stay with it. I almost dropped my wall. Rambling report. Just swinging by on my way home, and gonna drop this little tea on y'all. It's a little bit of tea. Let's see. Nicki Minaj cancels Ellen appearance. Wait a minute now. Nicki Minaj cancels Ellen appearance on doctor's orders. Plans to make a special announcement on social media. Raise your hand if you care whether Nicki Minaj is pregnant or not, because I know that's what everybody is just waiting to find out. I can't be bothered to care. Like, if she is, congratulations. If she not, congratulations. Like, I can't be bothered with it. Michael Jackson's estate calls ABC's upcoming Last Days of Michael Jackson documentary disgraceful. Michael Jackson's estate calls everything that has anything to do with Michael Jackson disgraceful. Just like Prince's estate does, and everybody but Pat Houston over on the Whitney Houston side of things. You know, the family be sensitive about they icons and their cousins and them. Like, if I get famous and I die, I'm sure my family will call everything that comes, after my death distasteful and disgraceful. Like, girl, the fans want to know what's going on. That's the whole big to-do. I understand that, everybody's entitled to their privacy, but girl, if you dead, I should have went that way. If you dead, you the ultimate private. So, like, ain't no more privacy after death, I feel like, personally. But whatever. Just whatever. Let me see. Donald Glover is reportedly in talks with Ryan Coogler for a role in Black Panther 2. Michael B. Jordan may not return. Was anybody expecting Michael B. Jordan to return? Raise your hand if you were fully expecting Michael B. Jordan, who got killed in the first movie. If you ain't seen it, girl, I don't know what your problem is. How many of us were expecting Michael B. Jordan to resurrect and be in the next movie? I was totally and completely sure that Michael B. Jordan would not be in the second film or the third. Like, I knew that. What in the world? Tommy Lauren was called a racist AB and got a drink thrown at her at a hip-hop themed brunch. I don't know why Tommy Lauren was at a hip-hop themed brunch, but all right. Here's a picture of Neo with this sideways hat. I don't feel like it. Dro and Tasha of Insecure had a baby together in real life. I don't watch Insecure, but for those of you that do watch Insecure, I'm sure that is information to you. I don't know. NFL owners approve new national anthem policy. Players must stand on the field or remain in the locker room. I don't think the players are going to have a problem remaining in the locker room for the pledge. Like, girl, we'll come out later. Like, it is not that serious. I don't know. Oops, stay with it. This giant water I have. I got a Route 44 water, and it's this old vehicle, honey. It's too big for the car, so I'm trying to not drop it. Anyway, y'all don't care. Asia Epperson. It's ASIA apostrophe H. Asia. Is that Asia? Or is it just Asia? ASIA apostrophe H. Asia. I don't know. Epperson, one of the actresses arrested at Houston's, says they never received a warning before the security got physical. I don't know what that's about, because I ain't been paying attention to the news. But I feel like you really shouldn't arrest nobody, or you shouldn't get physical with nobody without giving them a warning if they not threatening your life. But I don't know what happened, so I can't say anything other than that. Jamie Foxx is gonna host the BET Awards, which cements me not watching, because something about Jamie Foxx just does not bless me personally. But that's just me. Glenn Big Baby Davis has been arrested for felony assault. I don't know who that is, but stop beating on food. Cedric the Entertainer almost made a Bernie Mac hologram for a Kings of Comedy reunion tour. Cedric. I was thinking about Cedric last night, about where he is, what he's up to, hope he's doing well. This is not what I was thinking about. Don't nobody want a Bernie Mac hologram sweetness. We can just pull out our old VHS tapes and watch the original stand-ups that he has aired. We don't want the hologram. We don't want it. The only time I will allow a hologram is Rihanna just released her Savage Fenty line, and she had holograms of her living self modeling the outfits. at the launch. But we know Brianna's alive. We saw her over there, and then we saw the hologram as well, giving you, you know, legendary, look at this bra. So that's the only time I will allow a hologram, is if the children are with us. You must be with us to present your hologram. I don't want to see Tupac talking about, what's up, Coachella? That scared the doo-doo out of me. I woke up and could not go. I was sick actually, but I woke up and did not go to school and was sitting in the house, shook boots over Tupac at Coachella, talking about, what's up, Coachella? Like, how'd they get him to do that? Tupac never went to Coachella. I don't even think either Coachella had not happened or was very new by the time Tupac died. Why are you pulling out in front of me slow like that? I don't want no holograms. It's my point here. Cedric. Ray J and Princess Loved and had a baby. It's a girl. 3 actresses arrested in Atlanta for taking too long in Houston's restaurant bathroom. What? Is that where Asia got arrested? In the toilet? Y'all arresting folks for having the doo-doos, sis? Like, I don't understand. You can't just monitor how long folks be in the bathroom. Like, the girls may have had something, you know, going on. Anyway, Aaron Hernandez's fiance, Shayana, I don't know, Jenkins, announces that she is pregnant. I'm imagining not by Aaron Hernandez. I don't know why that's a story. Aaron Hernandez is dead, and so I don't know why we talking about his fiance being pregnant. Like, okay, I'm not talking about Robert Kelly. Publix refuses to put coon on graduate summa cum laude cake. They bleeped out coon. Oh, let me not be on my phone, girl. I'm driving by the police assist. But child, they put summa -- loud. Like, girl. Anyway, Nene Leakes cancels upcoming comedy shows, reveals husband Greg's been hospitalized for 2 weeks. Well, we praying for Greg, but I don't care about Nene. But we gonna lift our hands in prayer and worship to the Father on Greg's behalf. Michael B. Jordan to star in Rooster Teeth animated series Glenn Locke. I don't know what that is, but congratulations to Michael. I know he loves animated series, and this is great for him. I'm not talking about Robert Kelly. Halle Berry joins Keanu Reeves in John Wick Chapter 3. Okay, actors are acting. Actors will be acting in films and things. Jada Pinkett Smith reveals she's losing her hair. Okay, well, you know, it's a very common thing, actually. Everybody be teasing folks about not having edges, but thinning and hair loss is common in both men and women. So, you know, let's not be ashamed. I personally have my edges, but I'm aware that they can thin. They may go at some point. Like, I'm gonna give me a good wig, and that's gonna be it. Like, anyway, child, we put too much value in hair anyway. I'm not talking about Robert Kelly. I'm not talking about the royal wedding. I didn't even watch it. Angela Bassett got her 3rd Yale degree, an honorary doctorate of fine arts. So that's fantastic. Cardi B put out Be Careful, the music video, and I have not watched it because I don't like that song. Girl, it don't take you 15 minutes to turn. I don't like the song. I didn't like it as a single, and I don't like it in the context of the album, but I like it slightly better in the context of the album. But I don't like it well enough to go see the music video for it. So, like, anyway, moving on. Okay, so y'all asked me how I felt about Andy Cohen and the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Somebody asked me a couple days ago when I did my live, what was that, Monday night? I did a live, and somebody said, how do you feel about it? And I said, I don't know what happened, so I have no thoughts. And then I asked somebody to tell me what happened, and ain't nobody told me what happened. So apparently, because I had to get the scoop on my own. Actually, I just went and watched Beautiful Souls video. Like, I didn't really do no digging. Apparently, Andy Cohen got on the radio, honey, and, like, contradicted himself and said the opposite of what he said at the reunion by saying that he felt bad for Kim. And, girl, my body didn't even want to deal with that. It would rather sleep. Yeah, he felt bad about Kim and the girls ganging up on him and this, that, and the other, and the third. And honestly, girl, you know what? white people stick together, so I don't know. I don't understand why everybody's mad and shook. Like, yeah, y'all gave him all the props. Even I mentioned in my video about the reunion, gave him props about him saying, you know, to Kim that she didn't portray anything good, so they wasn't gonna hype her up as anybody good. But girl, like, who cares for real? Why is y'all? Girl, I don't care about Andy Cohen. That's the biggest point I'm trying to make here. Is I don't care about Andy Cohen, so I can't get mad because I don't care. This white girl then jumped up on Kendrick Lamar's stage, honey, and was rapping and said the N-word. Now the thing about it is, Kendrick Lamar did not want her to say the N-word. Kendrick Lamar, if you don't want this white girl to say the N-word, don't bring her on the stage to rap your music with you. I said on Facebook today, I can't think of a single Kendrick Lamar song that does not have nigga in it. So you done brought this girl, and then brought her on there, and she was rapping Mad City, which is, you know, full of niggas. Man down. Where you from, my nigga? Some, my nigga. Where your grandma from? Huh, my nigga? Like, it's just all in there. Why would you bring this white girl on the stage when you know that you've got all these niggas in your song? Like, it don't make sense. And, you know, I've heard the argument, the point that maybe he expected her to censor herself. But it's like, I don't understand why somebody would expect somebody to say. I don't make expectations of people. I fear the worst about everybody, so I proceed on the side of caution. And I know I ran out of light, honey, I'm sorry. I proceed on the side of caution. And if I know I got niggas in my song and I don't want white people saying nigga, I'm not going to call a white person up on the stage to rap with me. Like, like, I'm not going to give them the opportunity to censor themselves or not, because, girl, I'm just going to assume that you're going to say it, and I don't want to put you in that position, and I don't want to put me in that position. Like, simple as that. Anyway, Netflix announces multi-year production deal with Barack and Michelle Obama. Lit. Billboard Music Awards, I didn't watch it, honey. The only performance I saw was Janet, and it was literally, God, like 1/100th of what she does on the tour. Her Billboard performance was really just like, hey girls, I'm being honored. Look at me, 52, and I'm gonna give you a body roll. And I can feel your body. You know, giving you that. But on the tour, she actually does she moves more than she did at the Billboard. She actually doesn't talk as much as she did at the Billboard Awards. She sings a lot more on the tour. So if you looking at the Billboard performance and like, ooh, I don't think I want to go see her on tour. Yes, you do, girl, because she shows out on the tour. She shows out, and where she's a little older and unable to do certain things, she's got the children up there on the stage to do the things for her. Like, it's a good time, I promise you. The Billboard performance did not give her tour justice. Let's see. Yes, girl, Billboard Awards down. Billboard Awards down. Wendy Williams feels very, very bad for Kanye West, says he's not well. That's how I feel about Wendy Williams, to be honest. I feel just, oh, girl, why would you pull out in front of me and go? I want to fight. I want to watch, fight, and pray. Like, girl, why would you pull out in front of me like that? The way Wendy Williams feels about Kanye West is the way I feel about Wendy Williams. How about that? I feel like she's not well. Now, also, I'm not taking away from the fact that we all know Kanye's not well. But Wendy, niece, you can't be passing judgment, daughter, because we sitting here looking at you sideways, too. I didn't watch Nicki Minaj perform Chun-Li and Poke It Out on SNL, because I don't watch SNL. Like, no shade to the girls who sit, you know, Saturday night and watch, you know, the live, but I don't. This look like something that's got something to do with racism. I won't be reading that. This ugly nigga's mugshot, won't be reading that. Something about a pastor, won't be reading that. Something about Meghan Markle, won't be reading that. Even more Meghan Markle, won't be reading that. Tierra Marie's ex-boyfriend says he didn't leak her sex tape and plans to countersue. Okay. Royal wedding. Busta Rhymes sued for allegedly lying about an arrest warrant. That's a shame. Title says its streaming numbers aren't inflated, but if they were, it's because of a hack. I don't know, nor care I. I read this story last week, at the end of the week, child. Playboy model fatally jumps from NYC hotel with 7-year-old son amid divorce battles. I don't know what would motivate a mother to jump from a building and take her child with her. The only thing I can think of is that her ex-husband was the devil. He had to be, in her mind, so much worse than death. And so she had to take a leap of, I guess, faith, honey. I don't know. But the story is disturbing, and it is upsetting. It's unfortunate, and I don't like it. Amber Rose says Kanye West and Donald Trump have the same personality. Okay. Something about my father, Stevie J. Dwayne Wade says he wants to do a love movie with Gabrielle Union. I don't want that. I mean, I wouldn't see it if it happened, but I don't want that. Jay-Z reportedly convinced Meek Mill not to meet with Donald Trump. Good for him. Woman poops in a coffee shop and throws it at employees after being denied restroom. I'm finna go in the house. I'm not doing any of this. Goodbye.